Well, good morning and welcome to a new year at the College of Business. So before I get started, let me figure out who's here. Do we have any seniors here this morning? Wave your hand. Welcome back. Great to see you. Do we have any juniors here? Wave your hand. Yay, welcome back. It's good to see you. How about our sophomores? Yeah, welcome back. And how many freshmen do we have here? Yay, welcome to the College of Business and the DSU. It's great to have you. You can clap for yourself. You can clap. That's great. Well, we're glad you're here, and you look great. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen you yet this year, but everyone just looks great to me, and it's good to have you back. My name is Donna Covington, and I'm your dean. So, such an honor for me to serve you. And before I begin, let me just introduce some folks in the audience. First, I'd like to introduce our new Associate Dean of Analytics and Research, who's going to be focusing on student success, Dr. Linda Murray Jackson. Stand up and wave at her. Be sure you get to have a chance to meet Dr. MJ while you're here today. Next, I'd like to introduce our Associate Dean of Academics. He's back handing out yellow tickets to everyone, but Dr. Young Kwok. Dr. Kwok, wave your hand at everyone so they can see who you are. And then I saw some of our chairs come in. I saw Dr. Ruff come in, and if we have any other chairs, stand up and wave your hand so the students will know who you are. Yeah, Dr. Ruff's the chair of Accounting, Finance, and Economics. And to all of our faculty that are here, if you are faculty or you adjunct, stand up and wave your hand so the students can see you. Yeah, there are a lot of our faculty and some of our adjuncts. It's great to have them here. And for our staff, if I have all the staff that are here, I saw several staff members. Stand up and wave your hand so the students can see you there. Yeah, a few in the back. So I hope you're ready to go. And I think we have some new and exciting things lined up for you this year that you'll like. And I can tell you that I'm excited. So here's what I have planned for you this morning. I'd like to do an introduction and talk about some of the new things that we have, IDP and Project Propel and the Dean's Distinguished Leadership Series. Then I'm going to bring up a couple of our former students and let them talk to you about their experience in the College of Business at DSU. And then we'll end with a summary and try to get you out of here on time. So let me begin by just introducing myself, particularly for the freshmen. So who's your dean? You know, I love that picture. That picture's probably 10 years old, and I guess that's one way to stay young. I see it still floating around. But I hail from Lexington, Kentucky. You know, the place where they play a little bit of basketball, for those of you that keep up with basketball. And I have to tell you, I think I have the best job on campus as Dean of the College of Business. I love my job, and I love what I do. In addition, I think I have the best students, the best faculty, and the best staff at Delaware State University, as witnessed by that big trophy that we have sitting on the stage there. We are the best. How many of you are first-generation college students? You're the first one in your family to go to college. Wave your hand. I can identify with that because I am a first-generation college student. And I tell you that I don't come from academics. I had a corporate career. I had a successful career at IBM and Lexmark International, and I retired as the Vice President of Supply Chain and Information Technology. So I want you to know that I came out of retirement to come and be the Dean of the college here. I love what I do, and the reason I'm here is we're here to serve you. We're here to make sure that you're successful and that you have the same opportunities that many of us have had. And mostly I want you to know, I'd like to get to know you. My office is up on the 3rd floor. I love it. Many of you already stopped by and say hello. In fact, where are you at, Kevin? You came in, yeah, wave your hand. Kevin said, Dean, I stopped by to see you several times in the last week or so, and I couldn't find you in your office. but I love it when you stop by and just say hi. And I love meeting you, and I hope to get a chance to get to know each of you. So don't be shy about walking up into the dean's office and saying hello. Well, I want to start with our mission statement. This is the College of Business's mission statement. Why do you think we have a mission statement? Why do organizations have a mission statement? Shout it out. You don't have to be shy. Why do they do that? Do you have any idea? Set expectations. That's great. Anybody else? Come on, don't be shy. I know it's the beginning of the school year. Why do you think, come on, this is a college of business. Why do you think people have mission statements?
State our purposes and our goals.
Right, it states our purposes and our goals. Excellent. Other thoughts? Why do organizations do this? Yeah. Yeah, it helps you stay focused and not lose sight of who you are and where you're going and what you're doing. Those are all great answers, and that's why I put this mission statement up today. It helps define who we are. It helps to keep our focus on what we're doing. And I've highlighted some words that I really want to stand out for you. I want you to know that the College of Business provides a student-centered environment. That means that everything we do here in the College of Business is all about you. It's centered around you. We're here to take you on a journey to fulfill your dreams in 4 years or less. That's why we exist, to help form you and mold you into business professionals with a global perspective. And while you're here, you will encounter faculty from all over the world right here in the Bank of America building. Be sure you ask them to tell you their stories and their background and hear all about their culture, because they'll help to give you a global perspective. We promote academic excellence, and not just academic excellence, but we want to promote excellence in everything we do. I'll tell you about that trophy to tell you that we're the best on campus. Therefore, we expect for you to live up to that bar that we're going to set for you. And we'll help you meet that bar, but we expect every one of you, especially the freshmen, to be sure that you're preparing yourself to live up to that bar that we're going to set. I expect a lot from you as your dean. And I know that you can live up to that expectation. Oftentimes you'll see me in the halls while you're changing classes, and I'm going to stop you and I'm going to ask you, how you doing this semester? Are you making straight A's? And you may look at me and say, does she really expect me to make straight A's? And I can tell you before you wonder that, the answer is yes. I expect every one of you to give us your very best. And I believe when you give the very best, that you can make straight A's. If you want to be a student in the College of Business, you should look like a business professional. So I'll be dropping by our forums, and when I come in, I want to see you look like you're ready for business. And you should fake it until you make it. If you don't have the money to buy really great suits and really nice apparel, you should really try to go to Goodwill and some of the consignment and secondhand stores. And we're going to try to start an initiative this year to help you. But if you want to be a business professional, you should be a business professional. I mean, I saw many people walking in this morning dressed for the forum, and it just makes me feel great to see you dressed. Kevin, I'm going to pick on you again. Stand up. Stand up for me. Right? Turn around, let these guys see you. Let me tell you, this is a straight A student. And does he look like a business professional to you? If he does, let me hear you clap for him. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And we promote technical competencies. We want you to leave here not with just a job. Anybody can get a job. I want you to leave here on your way to a great career. I want more for you. I want you to have a career, and we can help prepare you for that career if you listen to us, if you take our advice and put it into action and get it done. So this year we're introducing a new way to help you be a business professional with a global perspective, to help you grow in academic excellence, professionalism, and technical competency. It's called an IDP. So what's an IDP? IDP is an Individual Development Plan, IDP for short. And it's going to be the plan or the pathway to ensure you are successful academically and professionally. We call it co-curricular. We're going to lay out your career path very early so that you understand it. If you want to be an accountant, Dr. Ruff and her team have laid out a pathway for you so that you understand up front what it's going to take for you to be successful as an accountant. We're going to do a lot more work in preparing you for career placement. We're going to have workshops and internships, and we're going to really make sure that you have enough to be successful. And I want to just flip you through one example of some of the things that we're going to be doing this year to help you with career placement. And I know that's a lot to see on the screen, but I just want you to know we've laid it out by year. And for the freshmen, these are all the things that we're going to expect you to do. Sophomores, we're going to continue to build upon that and expand your skill sets in the class and outside the class with teamwork and organizational drive and decision making and accepting feedback. And some of the things that we believe that you're going to need to be successful when you leave here. We've laid out a pathway for you in year 3. And we've laid out a pathway for you in year 4 that includes internships and working on projects and being able to do some practical application stuff. Do you guys like that?
Yes.
All right. So we want to make sure that we get you well prepared. And then if you notice, there's no plan past year 4. Because we expect you in year 5 to be out there with a great job, making some money, and giving back to the College of Business. Okay? So we want to see you get out of here in 4 years or less. So make sure that you're not planning on staying around and running up loans in year 5 and year 6. We want you on the 4-year plan. We love you, but we want to see you graduate, get your education, and start your career. And in year 5, if you want to go to graduate school, we'll make sure that we have a great MBA program. Isn't that right, Dr. Kim? Wave your hand. He's running our MBA program, and I saw Dr. Blade come in. Raise your hand, Dr. Blade. So we've got a great master's program for business administration. Is that right? Our sport administration or sport management?
You keep going, you'll eventually get it.
All right, thanks, Dr. Blade. I appreciate your support. But we have some graduate programs. If you're not ready to start your career, you can go to graduate school. So we're making sure every freshman has an IDP this year. And the advising team has already started working hard to make sure this happens. For our sophomores and juniors and seniors, we're going to be doing a lot of workshops, and we're going to be doing everything we can to make sure you have what you need also. And to make this happen, I'm asking you to work with your advisors. Freshmen, how many of you want to get a good start? Wave your hand. If you want a really good start, all right. So make sure you go see your advisors to get a IDP. So advising team, wave your hand. I think they know who you are, but if they don't, see these folks waving their hand? You make sure you find them and make sure that they sit down with you and put together an IDP. And in addition to that, we're going to be having some of the great workshops I showed you, and we're bringing in some great speakers this year. We're bringing in C-suite people, CFOs, CEOs, COOs, people that have been extremely successful to share their pathway with you. And we're going to be assigning mentors, particularly to our upperclassmen, and having mentors, professional mentors, work with you to help you be successful. And I'll be asking you if you've started your IDP when I see you out walking around. And make sure that you're taking responsibility to make sure that you have what you need to be successful. And next, I want to tell you about a great new program that we're starting at Delaware State and in the College of Business. It's a program called Project Propel. What is Project Propel? So you see our banner here, Transforming Education with Technology, and Delaware State is the HBCU Center of Excellence. So Project Propel is an elite program. It's a SAP initiative that's exclusive to HBCUs. So be glad that you're coming to a HBCU, because they're going to be the only ones that have this partnership. And it's a partnership with a company called SAP. How many of you have ever heard of that company? Wave your hand. If you haven't, Google it. Get to know that company. And it's a partnership with something, we call it ASUG. That's America's SAP User Group. That's all the companies that run on SAP across the nation. There are about 4,000 companies today that are running on SAP, and we have identified about 80 of those companies that run on SAP in Delaware alone. And many of the Fortune 500 companies run on SAP. And it's a partnership with SAP, ASUG, and Delaware State. And Delaware State is going to be the center of excellence to roll out these latest technologies across all HBCUs in the nation. That's pretty high cotton. That's pretty good stuff. And we're really pleased to be in this partnership. And the partnership is about building the next generation of talent for the digital enterprise. So what are you going to get to do as a part of this? You'll have knowledge of the latest and greatest SAP technologies that'll be taught in some of your classes. Even freshmen, we're introducing it into all the intro to business classes this fall. So you will be introduced to design thinking. You'll be introduced to big data and predictive analysis. And you'll be introduced to ERP. And we're going to play the ERP sim game, which I think you'll like a lot. When you have a chance to play that game, and there are different levels, you can find me, and I can tell you how your faculty did with that game this summer when they were training. They are guaranteeing us internships for our students, conference attendance, and 100% career placement at an elevated income level. How many of you guys are interested in being sure that if you study something, you're going to walk out of here with a great job at elevated income? Right. That's why we're so excited about this new partnership. And I can tell you that your faculty and staff have worked very hard this summer. They spent 2 weeks from like 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 and 6 o'clock in the evenings of intense training so that they would be prepared to roll this out in the curriculum for you, our students, and prepared to teach faculty at other HBCUs. So they came off their summer vacation to do this training so that we're ready to roll it out for our students this year. I think you ought to clap and thank the faculty for coming out to do it. And this shows a picture of a lot of the groups and the people that came out for the training, and we're really, really pleased to be able to do that. So Delaware State is going to be the center of excellence for this. And in addition to that, one of our students who you'll hear from this morning is starting a new student organization called STOMP that I'm sure she'll tell you more about. And when you leave today, you're going to see some tables outside to my left with some students in the yellow shirts that you'll see when Lee and Julian come up. And they'll sign you up for something called ASUG. It's a free membership. And that's where you get to see more about the companies that are running on SAP and the resources they have out there. And in addition, we're hoping that we can get some special projects so that you can get some hands-on experience with SAP and some of the things that you can do that this year. So that's what we're doing with Project Propel. And if you're interested, you can sign up. Leo will talk to you more about how to sign up for the student organization. And we won't make you, but if you really want to have a great career and get started at a good income level that can propel you to go forward with what these companies, the skill set they're looking for, you'll want to sign up for that. Another way we want to help you with your career is with the Dean's Distinguished Leadership Series, and I alluded to that just a little bit earlier. As I told you, we're bringing in some of the best in industry. These are people that you want to be able to connect with, to listen to. Many of our students have joined them in LinkedIn and are getting personal mentoring from a lot of these people. But they're the best in the industry, and these are people that have achieved a very high level in their career. We're going to kick that series off September 22nd at 11 o'clock here, and we're going to have Tanya Dance Kelly from Deloitte Consulting. She's one of the principals with Deloitte. That's a pretty high level job, and she's going to fly in, and she's going to be here all day to talk with our students and spend time with you, talking about her career and what career opportunities are available out there at companies like Deloitte. So I hope to see everyone here. And when you come, let me tell you, I want to see you here. I want you to come dressed, looking like a business professional, and get ready to get some great tips from Miss Dance Kelly. And I'd like you to be engaged with her, so come with your questions prepared. Google her and look at her background, find out some information about Deloitte, and come with some information prepared for her. And after Tanya, I'm planning to bring this fall Mr. Barry Granger, who is the Vice President and General Manager of Government Marketing and Government Affairs at DuPont. And Barry's also the Vice Chair of our Board of Trustees here at Delaware State. And he's committed to come and share with you. Again, Barry reports to the CEO of DuPont. It's a really, really high-level position. And I'm really pleased that he's going to come and share with you this fall. Isn't that great? That's great. So, because we're doing this because we want you to be the very, very best that you can be. And we're committed to affording you every opportunity possible. Because I want you to walk out of here, even when people don't believe it. You say, don't believe me? Just watch. There are lots of possibilities. So that's your dean's perspective of a few of the things that we have going on here. But what I'd like to do now is bring up a couple of our former students. Two of our very own that graduated in May. And they've come to share a little bit their perspective with you. So I'm going to ask Leah Williams and Julian to come up, and please help me welcome them to the stage. Leah Williams and Julian Williams.
Thank you. She told me I had to speak first. Good morning, everyone. Usually, sometimes you guys don't speak back. But, my name is Julian Van Host. I recently graduated from Delaware State University last May, and my major was Management Information Systems. As you can see, I'm now hired by SAP. We came back to kind of support you guys in starting this great initiative. But I don't want to really talk about the initiative. I kind of want to get you guys motivated. I don't want you guys to run into the same issues that I ran into during my college career, even prior to that. So I'm going to kind of tell you my story so you can understand that the window of opportunity that you have right now, you have to take it. You can't take it for granted. You gotta run with it. So I'm going to start with high school because I went to a private high school, one of the best in Delaware, Slasianum High School, my freshman year. I had an academic scholarship, I had a sponsor, he was paying, he paid for everything. Only thing I had to pay for was my clothes and my lunch. I failed. They kicked me out of school, and it hurt. They came to my house, picked up the books, and I felt that. I said, damn, man, I messed up the opportunity to do what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to go to Duke University. It's cool now, I'm cool. I went to Delaware State University and got the best opportunity in my life. But back to me messing up in high school, I did that, moved on to public high school, Mount Pleasant, You know, it was girls there. My private school was all boys. You know, it was girls at this school. I could dress up. You know, it was a lot more chill. I wasn't doing a lot of homework every night. But I wasn't really pressed about my GPA. I messed up. My freshman year, I messed up. My GPA was horrible. I don't even want to tell you guys what it was. But you really want to know? You want to know? My GPA was a .9. How? I stopped doing my work. I just gave up. I gave up. And this is what I don't want you guys to give up. The reason I'm telling you guys my story, and I'm not ashamed of it anymore, is because I've learned to, you know, work for what I want. You really gotta want to go get it. You can't just say I want to do this and then just think cruising along you're gonna get there. No, you gotta really work. So that's when, you know, by the time my senior year, my GPA, I couldn't even get into Dell State. I got denied. My GPA when I finished high school was a 1.9. I couldn't get into Dell State. I couldn't get into Lincoln. I couldn't get into any HBCU. Only thing I could do was go to a Dell Tech or a Wilmington University. So that's what I did. That summer, I didn't stop my education. I went straight to Wilmington University. And you know, you had to I wanted to transfer in. That was my entire plan. I would transfer in that fall, get into Dell State. I said, Mom, I'm not staying home. Can't stay in Wilmington. If y'all know Wilmington, it's crazy up there. I said, Mom, I need to get away. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to get sucked into anything that is not in my element. That's not me. I wanted to remain myself. And that was me getting the education and being successful. So I did that. But guess what I did? I messed up again. I only passed 3 or 4 classes, so I couldn't transfer into Dell State. But by the grace of God, I came down here, and the guy, he put me in the system. I'm not going to say his name, but he put me in the system. And that fall, I was in Dell State. But I'm telling you my story because I still stumbled while going through school. I still stumbled. My first 2 years here at Delaware State, I was not applying myself. I'd come to class, sit in the back, chilling on my phone, you know, like, yeah, Twitter, hey, what's up? Yo, I'm going to that party. Stuff like that. Nah, gotta get out of that. You're paying your money to go to school now. It's not for free. You don't want to waste your money anymore, man. You're sitting behind people looking at the back of their heads, not paying attention. You're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. So, after my sophomore year, junior, senior year, I turned up. Put it like that. I turned it up to another level. I hit the switch and I said, Julian, you cannot continue to do what you're doing because this is your life. You're messing with your life. This is not Leah's life or your life. This is your life. So I made the change to be successful. And the word that I use now is elevation. Every day I'm practicing to elevate. I'm practicing to get better. It doesn't matter what area it's in, what topic it is, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to better myself as a whole. And I've seen the benefits. I began to reap those benefits once I made that change. I received a job here in the business administration office. From that, I received the internship. The next year, I didn't actually work in the office, but I dived in more to the books. I said, forget the parties. Sometimes you gotta say, nah, I don't need to go to this party. I can do the party next week. I need to do this work because it's about your life. It's not about these people that you're trying to engage socially all the time. You gotta think about yourself, put yourself first. And by the time I graduated college, my bad, graduated college, I had a job already. I was working before I graduated. The week before I graduated, I began work at Delaware Transit Corporation. And then I got a great offer. The College of Business Dean Covington, make sure you work with her. She's a great woman. She helped me out a lot mentally. And as far as my career, she helped me out immensely. And this is where I'm at today. I'm now working for SAP as a product specialist. I'm going around, going to help implement this into HBCUs. But I want you guys to understand my story and to take it to be motivation, to be great, to elevate. And don't start off how I started in high school. Since some of you guys are freshmen, don't start off putting yourself into a hole because it's really, really hard to get out. I'm blessed to be where I'm at today. I'm really blessed. But that's my story, and thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leah Williams. As Dean Covington said, I graduated in May. Now, how many of us are striving to be great? Amen, amen, amen. Okay? Now, when you strive to be great, what is that? You have to set expectations, correct? Now, not only do you have to set expectations, but you need to surpass your own expectations, right? Now, when you want to do that, you have to work hard. And as Julian said, you want to start now. Okay, freshmen, this is your first year. As Julian said, you do not want to start low. The hardest thing is to bring your GPA up after your first year. Okay, we graduated. There's a lot of us who we wanted to graduate with us, but because they started low freshman year, they have not graduated and walked across the stage. It is a beautiful feeling upon graduation when not only have you succeeded, but your friends succeed with you. Okay, so freshmen, please push. But striving for greatness. Right now, I am living my dream. Right now, I've been able to accomplish things, thankful to God. I've been able to accomplish things that I honestly never imagined, but that was because I kept striving for greatness. I kept pushing. I commend you, Kevin, who had a 4.0. Okay, wonderful job. Everybody can do that. And even if you don't have a 4.0 right now, you can continue to elevate, like Julian said. You can continue to strive. You don't have to have a 4.0 to reach excellence, to reach greatness. Okay, so I'm here encouraging you. As it says on the slide, I was selected as an HBCU All-Star. Why? Because hard work pays off. Okay? You want to continue to push academically. This is your time to learn as much as possible. There's 4 of us total who were hired by SAP. And in order to be confident in the workforce, you want to know what you're talking about. This is the time. Take advantage of the College of Business and Faculty. I truly believe we are the best college on campus. Amen. Okay? Amen. Amen. Okay? Okay, please take advantage of that. You want to learn as much knowledge as possible. You want to go talk to your faculty. You want to get internships. Okay? Now, this is an opportunity. We're talking about Project Propel. STOMP, the organization that Dean Covington mentioned, is Skills, Talents, Opportunities Movement through Project Propel. SAP is giving you the skills. You already have wonderful, wonderful talent. But through that combination, you're going to have opportunities. Now, if you want the best opportunities possible, you need to be great. Okay, you don't want to just be the one person who settled and was hoping for an opportunity upon graduation. You don't want to be like that. There's plenty of our friends who graduated who are still at home today without any opportunities. And it's sad, it's really heartbreaking because you're paying all this money for your education, you go into class, you're working hard, but you have nothing to show for it. You're going back home, mom and dad living at home and no income. You can't do what you want. Now, if you strive for greatness, you'll be the student upon graduation because you were great, because you were excellent, because you elevated yourself to have opportunities to choose from. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be hoping for an opportunity. You want to already know upon graduation, hey, let me make my choice. Now, through this project, you can have many opportunities, whether it's with SAP or ASA, and you want to be as excellent as possible to be able to choose from your top pick. Shayla and I, we graduated together. Now, we have been able to elevate each other. We're all successful, and that's what you want to do. As you continue to grow, take your friends with you. You don't know where that will benefit you long term. But please continue to push. Be a part of Project Propel. Take advantage of as many opportunities as possible. Now, I was a 4.0 student. However, upon graduation, I had one opportunity, and it was with the Department of Justice. But God knows I did not want to take that job. Okay? Some people like numbers. It was a statistician position. I like to work with people. Lord knows. I don't want to sit at a computer and work with numbers. But because of Dean Covington, I got another opportunity. Right before graduation was to attend a conference. Julian, myself, and 2 other students attended the conference. Now, I did not want to go to the conference. It was a week of finals week. It was going to be, I thought, my last week on campus. I mean, in all honesty, I just wanted to chill with my friends, focus on studies, have a nice, smooth way out, okay? But by taking advantage of that opportunity, my mind was completely blown away. I was not aware of the corporate lifestyle. I mean, my parents both government workers, so I was told, get in the government, get something consistent, you're going to have a career like that. But through this opportunity, my mind was completely open to the corporate world. The corporate world opportunity for you guys is right here. It's right in the College of Business. You can get many opportunities just from this project, just by taking advantage of it. Okay, so I'm here to encourage you to take full advantage of it. Okay? Get these opportunities that we are providing to you so you can be successful. Ladies like to get their hair done, their nails done. I mean, in college, you have to make some sacrifices looking good because you can't afford it. If you come out with a career, you're going to be set. You can get your hair done, nails done. Julian got an apartment. I got a car, okay? You can make things happen. Amen. I mean, we all want to do that, right? Okay? Now, also with SAP, amen. There you go. Somebody clap. Now, a lot of times when we're students, so we make Walmart trips like that. A lot of times you don't want, you know how you see like the elderly people in the front? Nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to be the person who has to come out of retirement to work because otherwise you can't not live. You didn't make enough money. With opportunities like this, you can retire early, 55, 50. You can choose not to work. You can set up your future for your family. My father, his goal was to put all of his children through education with no debt. And I was a triplet, so he had all three of us to go through college at the same time. You can do that. Amen. You can do that through opportunities like this, okay? Yes, it's about enjoying yourself now. However, life is really about making an impact to people long term. And it starts with your family. You want to take care of your family. Okay? You want to take care of your friends. You want to take care of your family. Through opportunities like this, you can set generations of your family up. Okay? You can be able to provide for them and for their future. Okay, so that's it. But with regards to Stomp, we are going to have sign-ups for ASUG and Stomp outside. Please, please, please come give us your contact information. Our first meeting is this Thursday, 6 p.m., BOA 309. Come out, okay? We're going to help you guys learn. We're going to learn. You guys are going to help us too, okay? We're all in it together. We all want everybody to succeed. We all want each other to elevate. We all want to strive for greatness. Amen.
Great, thank you. Isn't it great to have their perspective? All right, so, yeah. Thank you, Leah and Julia. And as Leah said, she was a 4.0 student. She's been selected as a HBCU All-Star Ambassador. That means she got the attention of the White House. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Let's give them another round of applause. And that's what I'm talking about. Academic excellence, professionalism, technical competencies. Julia and Leah are great examples of that. And that's everything that we want for you. So the last thought before I dismiss you, I want you to know the door's open. That's my email address, phone number. I told you I'm on the 3rd floor of this building. And I want to meet you. I want to get to know you. I want to know what you're dreaming about. I want to know what path you want to get on. May I just interject this before we go? I retired at 53. I put 3 kids through college. My kids are living debt-free when they started. I'm a first-generation college student. I'm telling you that these opportunities can change your life, and they can change a generation. And your dean knows what she's talking about because I'm one of those people. And Leah and Julian are on that path, and there are lots of opportunities for you. So my door's open. Love to have the opportunity to meet you. I want to be the best dean for you that I can be. So before I dismiss you, I saw some of the faculty members come in a little later, and I want them to stand up and wave their hands because they're some of your key assets in the College of Business, and I want you to get to know them. So all the faculty and staff, I see a bunch of you in the back row there. Just stand up and wave your hand and let the students see you. I'm telling you, they love you and care about you. And they want to see you be successful, and they love you and care about you as much as we do. So you're in a good place where people want to see you be successful. So I'm going to end with this. How many of you want to change the world? I want to see a bunch of hands go up. How many world changers do I have? I love this quote from Nelson Mandela. Education's the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world, no matter what career path you pick. So let's show Delaware State University that we are the champions in the College of Business. We won the battle of the colleges. That's what this trophy's about. And let me tell you what that means. That means that the faculty and the staff and many of the students here worked very hard to raise about $17,000 to make sure our students would have what they need. So they have sacrificed and given their own money to start a fund for our students in the College of Business. And we raised by far more money than any other college on this campus. Yeah, that's a good thing. And in addition, the trophy represents that we had the most participation from the faculty and staff in the College of Business. That means that you have the support of all the people working here in the college. So I'm looking forward to you having your best year in the College of Business here at Dell State. And I want the College of Business to lead when it comes to having a student-centered environment where our students can become the best they can be. I'm grateful to be a part of your journey. I wish you a great year here at Delaware State in the College of Business. And you're dismissed, and please sign up for Stomp and ASAP. Thank you.